Why do you want them to still remain part of Nigeria? They're already Nigerians. We love them, and that is why we fought. Why do Yoruba people still want Igbo people to be part of Nigeria? As at then, let me think about it. As at then, now I know so much why. But then, it was just about 10 years from the inception of the country. Perhaps, I think Yorubas are actually afraid. They were afraid. Yes, they cannot stand on their own. Even though, as at the point in time, we were already practicing regional government before the 1966 coup, there was regional government. So you wonder why Yoruba man will still want this country to forge ahead with Igbo, and to the extent that they fought for it. What are they enjoying? What benefits are they getting? Okay, look at, after that war, Igbos were left with nothing. Remember, no matter what you have in the bank, you'll be given 20 pounds only. So why would they want people who are so poor? Of course, they are aware we have potentials. In terms of human capital, a lot have been invested with us, though it looks like it's been crushed by the war. So why do they want us back? They are afraid of a Nigeria without Igbo, but with the North. They cannot contend with the North. They are afraid. When Igbos are out of the picture, they are only the major bloc. And they cannot really match with the House of Fulanis. They are just, should I say, fear of the unknown. But this time around, we can be able to predict why. There are many reasons. There are several reasons why they may want Igbos to be part. Now, one reason is that if Igbos leave, business activities in Yoruba land will not crumble. It will not crumble. Business activities will continue, but there will be a massive drop. Igbos are so much involved in this seafaring business, imports, and the rest of them. That is why you see so much Igbos, more than any other, in the clearing and forwarding side. And most importation, not just, many of the importations in Nigeria, at least up to 50%, is from the Igbo people. And Lagos is like the biggest seaport in Africa. And so much is made. The sea business in Lagos, yes, some people will tell you Lagos makes money through tax. Yes, of course. Because the sea business is bringing offices to that place. Somebody who is doing clearing and forwarding will have office in Lagos. Most of the businesses, there are shops in Lagos where you sell the goods that you import. So the sea is bringing so much to Yorubas. But it is wicked of them. Rather than allow other Nigerian seaports to function, look at what is happening in Apapa, Westminster. Rather than allow other places so that, Lagos will be decongested. They wouldn't. They are building seaports in Ibadan and another Yoruba state. So you have to go to those places to clear your goods. But there are major waters. You have the Calabar, the One, the Akwa Ibom. These are all places. Dredge them, make them full functional. No, they won't. Businesses will move to those places because several of those people importing, for example, if you have shop in Aba, you don't have to clear your goods in Lagos. You want to clear it in Akwa Ibom, One, or Calabar, where it's nearer. Many of the containers coming to Lagos are going to the southeast. Some of them are not even opened. People in Lagos comes back to the southeast, just like the Navy machine parts. I don't know for now whether it's still continuing. There's a time the containers come to Lagos. it is taken to Nnewi unopened or when confirmed. In Nnewi, it is emptied. People come to Nnewi to buy the bikes from the same container. Take these bikes to Lagos. So right now, I can say Yorubas desperately need Igbos. Yes, they seriously want Igbos to remain in Nigeria. Right now, I can understand the reason. But then, I see it as just fear and the rest of them. Fear and not being able, one of the major block in the country is quitting. And that is why Awolowo said, if Igbos are allowed to go, they too will go. Because they remaining, they cannot contend with the North. Igbos in the picture is like we're harmonizing the powers. Even though before the war it was regional government, but then we were harmonizing it tense. So the sea business of which Igbos are so deep in, it will not crumble. Listen to me, Lagos will not crumble. But, oh, if Lagos is making, let me give you, this is not the correct estimate, but if Lagos is making 500 naira from sea business in Lagos, definitely it will be slashed by half. With it. Meanwhile, Igbos will still be in Lagos, just like Igbos are in other countries doing business. Igbos will still be in Lagos. But things will not be as it is because Igbos will look for easier ways. Igbos will be more in their country, Igbo land. And they will look for easier ways to import. They will have deals. If we are not in the same country with Calabar, Akwa Ibom, we have deals with them to use their territorial waters. Then Onisha will be crowded. Many of these places will be crowded. Business will reduce in Lagos, but it will not end. Lagos will still be making mush. But Yorubas doesn't want this. Another reason they may not want it is that if Igbos pull out, remember during those times, it was the East that was trying to succeed, not just Igbo people. You remember the second in command in Biafra, Effiong, is from Calabar or Akwa Ibom. So it is the East that was attempting to pull out. Both then and presently, the Yorubas will not want us to pull out because they know what they will lose. Now, do you know that offices of the oil majors, you see several oil companies in Niger Delta, but their major offices are in Lagos. They pay tax to Lagos. They give massive employment to Lagos. In a case whereby Nigeria is split, and definitely it will not be only Southeast that will go. Niger Delta will also demand freedom. That means the companies, these companies in Lagos that are supposed to be headquartered in Niger Delta will all leave Lagos. Several parastatals will leave Lagos. Several businesses will leave Lagos. Please always note, Lagos will not collapse. But I'm trying to look at why the Yorubas are seriously. Can you imagine what they are saying in those videos? They fought to make us remain in Nigeria. I said, as at then, I may not be able to exactly say, but I think fear is one of their problems then. Because we lost everything, so why would they want us? Or maybe they have seen our enterprising features, traits. But apart from that, I think it is fear. Of viewers, what do you think? Add your comment. Let's talk about this. Forget the Yorubas plan. Forget their posture. They want Igbos to remain. But I said, like I said earlier, the wickedness is they want us to remain at our own expense. They will be eating from us, slicing us like bread, taking from us. And that doesn't make sense. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.